Good morning, everybody, and welcome to our phonics. Now, we've got 4 more days left of this week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And for those days, I want to show you another one of our really grown-up Year 2 spelling patterns. And we're going to be looking at just one phoneme, though, but there are 4 different ways to write this phoneme, so different graphemes that we can use to make this phoneme. And the phoneme we're going to look at is the phoneme L. Now, can you think, what grapheme do we usually use to make the sound L? So what letter do we normally use? We normally would use the letter L, wouldn't we? Especially at the start of the word, like library. I would use the letter L at the start of library. However, this time we're going to be looking at the sound L, or the phoneme L, when it's at the end of a word. And there are 4 different ways that we can write that down, or 4 different graphemes that we can use for the L phoneme, and they're just here. Now, this one is the one that we're going to be looking at today, and this is the most common one. So 9 times out of 10, when you're writing down a word like table, where it's got the U at the end of the word, you're probably going to use the L and the E together. Okay, so the L and the E letters together join as a digraph to make a L phoneme. So you find that in words like this, L, it, L, little. Okay, so this one is the most common, the most popular one that you'll see. Now, this one here is a bit less common then. You wouldn't see this one as often, but there is a rule that I will go through tomorrow to help you with spelling words with this one. Okay, what grapheme have we got then here? We've got the letters E and L joining together to make a digraph, which again is going to be the L phoneme. So we've got this word. See if you can sound button this word with me together. Are you ready? J, U, L. Jewel. And a jewel is like a little stone normally, but it's really special, really precious, that you might find in jewelry. So like necklaces and rings or bracelets, things like that. So for instance, you might have a diamond or an emerald or a ruby. They're really special jewels. Okay. Now this grapheme here, we don't use very often at all, but there are some words and some times where we might use them. What grapheme is that? I've got the letters I and L. So they're joined together to make a digraph, to make a L phoneme. And you would find it in words like this. E, v, U, evil. I've just spotted a long vowel sound there. The letter E is making an E sound, isn't it? Or an E phoneme. And the last one that I've got, we see it sometimes. It's normally in adjectives when you see this A-L phoneme, grapheme, and it's making it L. So we've got words like this. Et, ooh, metal. This is actually a noun here, though, isn't it? It's a thing. And it's actually a material. So you might have things that are made out of this, like I've got a can right next to me, which is made out of metal. Okay. So there are 4 different ways that we can write the phoneme. But like I say, this one is the one we're going to look at today, and it is the most common. So I've got some words here that I'd like you to have a go at reading with me. Now, see if you can get those sound button fingers together to help me read these out. Okay. Now, this one I've already done for you. I bet you can read that one without even sounding it out. What's that word? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Little. Let's have a go at this one just here. Get those fingers together. Handle. And a handle is something that we can pull down or we can twist and turn to open a door. So it might be a car door, it might be a house door, something like that. So pull down the handle, in you go. There it is. Okay, let's have a go at this next one. Are you ready? Apple. So take a big crunchy bite of your apple. Okay, next word. Bottle. Have you got your water bottle next to you? Can you see where your water bottle is? Okay, next word that we've got. I've got, this is actually quite a long word. It's another one that we've seen in our signs though, so I bet some of you recognise it already. This word is flexible. And flexible is a property of something. So we had materials like metal, but their properties is what they're like, how they act normally. So I can see I've just got a lanyard here. Now this lanyard is flexible because I can move it as much as I want to in any direction. I can scrunch it up into a ball, I can stretch it, I can fold it. It's flexible, okay? And then the last one that I've got is this one just here. Are you ready? Hassle. So if something's hassle, it means that it's a lot of trouble. It's difficult to do. So you might say, I can't be bothered to tie my shoelaces. It's too much hassle. It's too much trouble. Okay, but also you could hassle somebody. You could bother somebody. Okay, so there's some of our words just here. So can you see there's quite a few times where we'll use the L and the E together to make the U, and I've got some more spellings that I'm going to put down for you to have a little go at reading. Now, if you wanted to today, you could have a go at writing these words down on some pieces of paper or some card and hiding them around the house, or maybe a parent or a sibling could hide them around the house for you. And you could have a treasure hunt to see who can find the most of these words, and whoever writes the most down would be the winner of that game. I'll also put some other little activities down for you today for you to have a go at. Okay, hope you enjoyed that. See you all later. Bye.